It's a nice sunny day. And I'm just hanging out with my furry family. We're all sunbathing. Winter sunbathing. I haven't checked in a while about work. Let's check in with this harsh reality that I've been experiencing for the past 2 years. Financially and career-wise, as it comes to regular employment, it has been very unpredictable and unreliable. And as I grow into myself and my awareness and my awakening and spirituality, enlightening, all that wonderful stuff is going very well. And it's causing me to not want to fake who I am to please other people, which has not gone so well in the workplace, especially around environments that only exist and thrive for being fake. Let's just put it that way. In other areas, however, or employers that don't pay as well, I've actually been treated better. I've realized the more money that I made, the worse experiences that I had with employers, because this is the shocking part. Because there's a lot of people getting paid a lot of money for not doing shit, and then expecting very few others to do everything for them. And I'm not one of those people that's comfortable getting paid lots of money for not doing anything. But it seems like the last 2 positions that I was paid over $70,000 a year expected me to just keep my mouth shut and pretty much get paid for not doing anything. That is not my personality. And the lower paying jobs that I've had, that I've taken just to interact with people and get out of the house, have been definitely easier, right? But also causing me to really check my place in the world and my ego. My last job that I recently stopped doing last Friday, I was cleaning a toilet, okay? And my ego's like, bitch, you have 2 master's degrees and you're working on your PhD and you're cleaning a fucking toilet. for $25 an hour. What the fuck are you doing with your life? And then my higher consciousness is like, hold on. You wanted to get out of the house and you're cleaning a toilet. It's not fucking rocket science. You know, like it's gonna last like 5 minutes. And the job I just let go, super easy, not paying a lot. But the part that was the most exhausting or draining to me was the constant negative energy of the others. And that has actually been kind of consistent in both higher and lower paying jobs. Hey, hold on, I hear my cat. Taheen. Hey, what are you doing? Hey, stop that. Taheen. No. No scratching that. Go scratch something else. I'm worried he's gonna start scratching my fucking inflatable hot tub. The lower negative energy that has been consistent in all these positions, and I have to reflect on myself, like, okay, is this because I am drawn to or attracting this experience? Or is this the experience I need to have so that I can get out of this fucking karmic cycle? And that is the experience of just being around a lot of people who are not pursuing their dreams, who are at dead-end jobs, that are just working for the money, but not actually happy doing what they're doing. And then here I come, like, just trying this out. But this isn't my end-all be-all, you know. I'm still in a band pursuing that, and I'm living in an RV, which I've always wanted to do, and I'm gardening and going to hockey, playing shows, working on my PhD, just living my life, just being me. And I've noticed that just being me in those environments where people don't know who they are or feel oppressed or haven't had the ability to or are afraid of venturing out and being who they are, it's both inspired some people and then also pissed some people off. And maybe that was the reason I was in those places in the first place, was to just maybe inspire and piss people off to change. I don't know. So currently I am unemployed. And in the last year, I've had 4 fucking jobs. And, you know, like 6 months of unemployment thrown in there also the last 2 years. It's been tough because I've gone on so many interviews, and each time I feel like I'm being judged. And I've noticed after being on so many interviews that a lot of the interview panels, where it's like 3 or more people and they have like a list of questions, there's a common theme And most of the questions they ask is, tell me a time when you fucked up. Pretty much. Tell me a time when you didn't do what you were told and how your supervisor handled that, or how you remedied that. Or tell me a time when everyone else was fucking unhappy and how you handled that. And I feel like all the questions are just really fucking negative, and they want me to just talk shit about myself. And in this last interview, I said, I'm an optimist. I don't think like that. I don't think, where did I fuck up? You know? I think, how is this overall applying to the bigger picture? And what am I learning from this? And what do we do next? You know? How is this fitting into my life? And Clamato, can you stop scratching on that, please? Thank you. Anyways, the common theme in the interviews that are very structured is very negative. And I find that often in these interview panels with others, I'm always answering follow-up questions that is kind of explaining why I said what I said. But I've also gotten to a point where I'm not trying to tell people what they want to hear. I'm being really honest. And I'm not just trying to tell them what they want to hear because I want to get the job or make money. I'm being honest and asking the tough questions at the end when they ask, do you have any questions for us? Because I'm trying to see their character and judge, I guess, as well, to see if they're a good fit for me. And needless to say, I'm unemployed. So hasn't really worked out that well. But I would like to think that it's because those are not the right places for me, and the universe is just guiding me to where I need to be. Right now, I just need to be right here drinking this coffee with these beautiful babies. Spending time with my furry family.